So if you guys don't know, about a year ago, maybe a little bit less, Johnny Depp, the beloved pirate, the beloved Benny and June, the beloved Edward Scissorhands, and also, was it the first Friday the 13th? Or Nightmare on Elm Street?
No, was it? Yeah, first one.
Nightmare on Elm Street, yeah. Amazing actor, amazing human being, was sued and lied by Amber Heard, saying he beat her, and he destroyed her in court with an overwhelming amount of evidence. And of course, the mainstream media still are shitting on him because that's just how they roll. But he was served to a standing ovation at his latest movie premiere, and he got really teary-eyed, and it's just so beautiful to watch. Look at this man. Back on top, kicking the ass. Happy to see him after all the bullshit he went through, man. After all that bullshit he went through with this evil-ass white women. God, I hate him.
Yeah, but he fucked over Al Pacino and Donnie Brasco, so...
But he gets to stand. It's a 7-minute standing ovation. 7 minutes long. 7 minutes. And they still tried to shit on him in the press conference. So they had a press conference for Johnny Depp. And you can see it just keeps going, right? So they had a press conference real quick. Let's find it real quick. So the press conference from Variety, they asked him a question, right? And they were trying to bait him and ask him why. They basically the question they asked was, why are you here? When there's some people that don't want you here because you're a sexual assaultist and you're an evil man that beat his wife, even though it was proven in a court of law that you did not. The UK doesn't count. The UK is fake because they didn't allow any phone calls or anything into the court, which pretty much was the entire case. But Variety asked a question, and here's the question. They basically were like, why would you be here if, people don't want you here? And this is what his response was.
Hi, this is Matt Donnelly from Variety. Mr. Depp, related to what you said earlier, there has been a bit of controversy about your presence here in Cannes regarding your past legal matters, personal legal matters. What would you say to those who think you should not have been here at the festival?
I love how he laughs.
So we're talking theoretically about what would I do if there were people who didn't want me to come to the Cannes Film Festival?
And think about this for a moment. There are people, Cecil, that don't want me in certain places. There's probably one or two people. There's probably one or two people that don't want Cecil to go to Montsuri.
What?
It's a very stupid question.
Why didn't you tell me?
What if one day they did not allow me, under no circumstances, no matter what, I cannot go to McDonald's for life. Because somewhere, if you got them all in one room, there'd be 39 angry people watching me eat a Big Mac on a loop.
What the fuck is he talking about?
So basically what it is there's still people out there that for some reason simp over Amber Heard, even though she looks like a
Well, the accusation is the proof that's in their mind. All you need is to accuse the guy, and that's it.
Yeah, and he's like, basically, it's the argument that I consider the actual like KKK argument, and what I mean by that is, on CNN they'll be like the KKK is on the rise and they're killing people, and then when you actually research how many registered members of the KKK there are, it's like 1,200 in the entire U.S. out of
it's crazy. It is insane. If you pick up kids' textbooks today, there's like every other page is like cross burnings and this is American history. You would think like the KKK is the like fucking on every corner. It's like I think they said fully there's between 1,200 and 5,000 in a fucking country of 350 million.
Yeah,
and fucking. I went to a high school with 3,000 people.
Yeah,
I went. There are more people in my high school than fucking in the KKK.
Yeah,
it's and like saying my high school terrorizes the country. It's like, get the fuck out of here.
Zach brings up a good point. If you ever see a protest and it's all KKK members, they're all feds.
Yeah.
They're all from the federal government, FBI. It's not real. But yeah, that's the point. Is he was saying if you got every single person in a room that didn't want me to be here, it would be 39 people. That's the point. Right. Is a handful of people on Twitter like angry at Johnny Depp and buying bots and buying likes and shit, saying he's an abuser and needs to be killed and shit. And even though he's proven in a court of law that there was not even a freaking shred of evidence that he did anything, that Amber Heard her team could not even provide a shred of evidence to make it look like she had any hand laid on her. So much so that she ended up trying to sue her lawyer team after the fact. Like, holy shit. And by the way, speaking of Amber Heard, I don't know what happened. I'm going to pull this up real quick. I don't know what happened. I guess the trial must have hit this poor girl hard. Must have hit her hard because she was spotted running in like Madrid the other day. She was spotted running, and she looks like a fucking monster. She went from an 8 to a 2 in like a month. What the fuck happened?
Wait, well, that might be like a mid blurred picture. She can't look that fucking bad that quick.
Bro, she looks like a big toe.
She's getting a little chunky.
She looks like a big fucking toe with like an unkempt nail and fungus and shit, Cecil.
She's eating her feelings.
Damn.
Like Gorlock. Did you see Gorlock? Gorlock was crying first of all, they did an interview with her, and then she's like, I could get any man I want. And then the next clip that was on Twitter, Anna was playing these the other day on Jack, and the next clip is her crying in an Uber going, nobody would buy me a drink, these fucking guys are so cheap, I'm now at Jack in the Box because I have to eat my feelings.
Oh my god. And people are like, bro, she's 40. For one, she's not. She's like 32, I think, or 33. And my like maid is like that age. And she is adorable. Like, she doesn't like, she looks like a fucking 20-year-old like little brown lady. So yeah, no, I disagree entirely. I mean, fucking Melanie Mack's like 36 or 35, and she looks great.
Oh, she looks fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah, like, so no.
I can't tell people's ages. If you keep yourself in shape, though, like it's pretty insane. Like how I like if you told me she was 25, I would be like, okay, that seems right. It's like, but shout out to, I think it was Brie Larson actually was asked about Johnny Depp and handled it correctly. They were like, how do you feel about him being here? And she's like, why are you even asking me this?
Oh,
like,
dude, bring up the video.
She said, well, yeah, why? I think was it Tug or Flash was talking about it. I saw something. And
I don't like Brie Larson, but I saw her nudes.
I don't either, but she handled it correct. She was like, she would like put the reporter on blast. Like, why are you asking me? What the hell does this have to do with me? Like,
I saw her nudes the other day, and they look pretty fucking good. I was like surprised.
Yeah, they
luscious.
They gave her after Captain Marvel and like just a negative reaction to like, they gave her a fucking makeover. They put her titties out. They're showing a lot of leg. They're making her smile more. There's none of this like, it's not made for you straight white men. That shit's gone. It's all smiles and titties now.
Bring him out. Bring him out.
Mickey Mouse took her in the back room and fucking worked her over. It was like, bitch.
Give me the titties, baby.
I just saw movies here. Titties out.